How's it going, guys? My name is TJP. Welcome back to another NBA 2K25 MyNBA video. Here today, we have the Los Angeles Clippers, 5 seasons, injuries on, not meant to be realistic. If we say name wrong, we say name wrong. It's a video game at the end of the day. Don't take it too seriously. Don't take anything too seriously that I say. We're just have some fun and bag on 2K. Leave, like, subscribe if you're enjoying the content. Comment down below some more video ideas. We've got our socials, play second channel and main channel down below in the description if you like other content from me, TJP. With that being said, let's get on to the gameplay. Let's look at the roster. So, we've got James Harden, Kevin Porter Jr., Sean Highland, a.k.a. Bones. We've got Norman Powell, Terrence Mann, Chris Dunn, Cam Christie. Shoot small forwards, you got Derek Jones Jr., Amir Coffey, Trenton Flowers, and Jordan Miller. Power forwards, Kawhi Leonard's hurt right now. Nicholas Batum, PJ Tucker, who's out for personal reasons, and then Kobe Brown. And centers, you got Zubac, Mo Bamba, and Kai Jones. I'll be honest, this team is not very good, in a way. I mean, there's some okay pieces. I mean, we'll see if we can make the playoffs this season. Maybe we can. Our system proficiency is at a 3-star right now. That's because, again, we're not fully healthy. I'm going to run, is balanced better? I'm going to run balanced. And then let's take a look here at the rotation right now. So obviously with some of these injuries, it's not going to be the actual starting 5. So just going to put that out there. I will say this, yeah, the team is, very old. We're probably going to move a lot of these guys. I feel like for the most part, like Harden, we might let him walk. Maybe even trade him at the deadline. Kawhi, I might move him in the offseason. Because I'm looking at this team, and you look at the assets. I mean, you have a 2025 pick here, 2026 second, and then just some swaps. That's really all we've got in terms of picks. So it's going to be kind of hard to, like, rebuild. But let's see how we do this season. And then, yeah, we're just going to worry about the future after that, after this season. All right, we're at the trade deadline, sitting at the 7 spot, 29 and 21, which I'd say is pretty good. Let's take a look here at the season stats, player stats. So, yeah, points per game. Kawhi Leonard is having a good season, and he's been relatively healthy, which is great to see. You can see Kevin Porter Jr. is my second leading scorer. We got 5 guys in double figures. Zubac could be hurt for a little bit, though. So that's something to kind of monitor. You see the leading rebounders. You got your assist leaders right there. Harden, Leonard, Porter Jr. Steals per game. You've got 3 guys least to steal a game. Block shot leaders, 1 with 2 from Zubac before he went down with the injury. You got your most efficient scorers right here. Zubac leading the way. We've got Powell. Kawhi Leonard's up there. He's actually close to 50, 40, 90. Actually, Harden is not too far off either, but he's almost 50%, 39% from 3, and almost 90% from the line. So he's been pretty efficient too when he has been playing. You see the free throw shooting as well. He's the best one. So, all right, listen, it's not terrible. Like, team is playing team, but there's just not much hope after that. So, I'm curious to see what Harden and Powell could get me, like, combined. Could get me Damian Lillard. But Damian Lillard is on an expiring, I think, right? Oh, he's not on an expiring. He extended. I might do that deal with the Bucks. Karl-Anthony Towns? That's not a bad trade either. Lillard? And then I have to give a second round pick. Or do I get Towns? I think I get Cat. And then make Kawhi Leonard a small forward. I know I'm giving up my point guard and Harden, but again, Harden's expiring. I'm gonna I'm gonna let him walk anyway. So I feel like I should just let him walk. I might as well just do this trade here with the Knicks. Get Karl-Anthony Towns, get Cameron Payne, give Norman Powell. So we give him some money, and I could always then move Towns if I really want to. But I think that's fine with me. I don't mind that trade at all. I think it's all right. I think it works out in my favor. PJ Tucker is an expiring as well that I would like to move. I don't care who I really get, to be honest. I can Gabe Vincent for the Trailblazers. I gotta give him a second-round pick, though, which I don't really want to do. There's really nothing here I can get. Anthony Gill. Yeah, I'll do that and get a second-round pick. We just swap seconds. That works for me. And then if there's any other trades we could do right now... I mean, technically move Gill. How about Gill and Coffee? Can I get something worth my time? No, not necessarily. What if I just trade Gill? I get 2 seconds from the Thunder. Or not the Thunder, the Warriors. You do that. You get Taj Gibson, Hornets. I'll just take the 2 second-round picks. And then let me take a look at my roster. So we'll make Kawhi a small forward, I think. His overall should go up. Okay, I mean, maybe keep Kawhi Leonard around. We'll see. It depends on what he's looking like there. Okay, and then yeah, let me see if I can sign somebody in free agency. Beverly. Do I get Patrick Beverly? What do we need? What do we need? What are our positions? 3 point guard, 3 shooting guards, 3 small forwards, 3 power forwards. I could get another center. Let's pick up Gallinari for the season. Why not? All right, there we go. So that's gonna be it for me. We're just gonna simulate, I guess, the rest of the season, and we'll make the play-in, I'd say, and hopefully figure out what we're gonna do in the off season to try to improve the team for the future. MVP, Zachary Shea, Rookie of the Year. Men Thompson, 6-man of the year, defense for the Victor, most improved Men Thompson, Jalen Brunson, clutch player of the year, coach of the year, and executive of the year, Kidd and Hobson, respectively, Mavericks. You have your All-NBA first team right here, All-NBA second team right here, All-NBA third team right there, no Clippers. Defensive first and second, no Clippers. And then your rookies, no Clippers. But we did make the playoffs as a fifth seed. You got Sacramento in the first round, 48-34. Not bad of a season. Again, cool that we made it in our first year. 5 guys in double figures. I mean, you figure we would make it in our first season just with who we have. But again, it's just a very limited future with just the money we have and the lack of picks. So, we have some extra seconds now, but that's really not a lot. Kawhi led my team in assists, 4 assists, because we traded away Harden. So there's really no point guard really per se on the team right now that kind of facilitate. 3 guys least steal a game. Block shot, 1 point from Zubac. Kawhi was my most efficient scorer. He had 50, 40, 90 season as well. Shout out to Kawhi Leonard, man. He had a good year. He played well. Got to give him credit. So yeah, you can see there, best three-point shooters, and you get best free throw shooters right here. Karl-Anthony Towns. Kawhi's up there. So, all right. Cool. So we're in the playoffs. First season. Kings. Let's see what they're looking like. Fox, Monk, DeRozan, you got Sabonis, they got Capella, Murray. All right. Not a bad team. Let's see how we fare against them. Game 1 is a Clipper victory, win by 12 points. Can we win Game 2? No, we can't. But we did steal home court. We got Game 1. Chris Dunn is starting the shooting guard. Put Gallinari in there, I guess. Can we win Game 3? The answer is yes. All right. Win Game 3. I'm going to swap this out a little bit. Let's see if we can win Game 4. We win Game 4. Let's see if we win in 5. Nope. All right, we're going to Game 6. Let's try to see if we can win Game 6. If we go to a Game 7, I'll shorten up the rotation a little bit. And, yep, we're going to Game 6. Shout out to 2K Sim Engine. All right, this campaign's going to start that point guard. They want to do that. That's fine. I'm going to run a 9-man rotation. We'll utilize the bench to 30. And we'll cut it down to 9. And, we'll see what happens. But we'll do this. All right, great. So going to Game 7, we'll sim a simcast. Might as well. Hopefully we beat the Kings here. First quarter goes to, well, the Kings. Second quarter, we need to have a good second quarter. Not a bad second. Not the best third. Close fourth. We're doing pretty good. It's close in the fourth, though. Can we pull away? Are they going to win it? Oh, it's tight, but we get the job done. All right, we're going to the second round here. In the playoffs, take on the Timberwolves. That's a tough matchup. Certainly a tough matchup. We're going to go back to a 10-man. But keep that bench utilization at 30 instead. So, back to a 10-man. All right. You can see the Wolves. That's their squad. I mean, it's pretty much the Wolves. I mean, they're a good team. They do well in the sim, especially in the first season. So, they're going to win game 1 by a lot. They're probably going to win game 2 by a lot. And they're going to win game 3. Yeah, we should have adjusted the rotation after that game. But, yeah, I mean, honestly, Kawhi playing hurt doesn't help me. So, we got to win 4 straight. I don't think it's going to happen. Maybe we can win 1 at home. That'd be nice to avoid getting swept. Can we at least do that? Good third quarter. All right, we're going to avoid getting swept. All right, win by 12. Shot to us. See if we can have a big game 5. See if we can do it. Sim with Simcast. And try to force a game 6 on the road. First quarter is a good first quarter. Very bad second. Yeah, it's a blowout. All right, yeah, they blew us out. They blew us out by 40 points. Okay. Yep, that happened. All right, well, got to the second round. Carlin has played really well. Gotta give him credit. Played pretty well. Yeah, not bad. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Yeah, Kawhi, bruised knee day to day. Like I said, the injuries are going to kill him. So, let's see who wins the championship. We got the Hawks and Mavericks. Hawks making it, but getting swept by the Mavs as Luka Doncic gets the Finals MVP. All right, it's on the offseason. They care about the draft lottery since we don't have any picks whatsoever. We have Clippers via OKC. That's really all we have. So 27th pick, can't trade that. So we'll just draft somebody at that position. In terms of trades, I'm going to look around and see if there's anybody that we can get for the squad. I mean, like I said, Kawhi, great guy, great player, expensive, and I know he's going to regress. So, do we trade him now? Maybe. We can look around and see what kind of trades we have here. We have some other guys that we could potentially move too. So, let me see if we make some trades. Terrence Mann, Cam Christie, Chris Dunn, going over to the Utah Jazz for pick number 4, which is pretty nice. I'll do this deal with the Grizzlies. I'm going to give up Zubac and 2 second-round picks as well as that OKC pick, pick 27. We're going to get Grizzlies pick as well as Brandon Clark and Zach Edey. I'm going to go to sim the user pick. Let's see what prospects are out there. Nolan would be a good pickup. We do need a point guard, so I might go with him. Kadeen wouldn't be bad. VJ could be a good player too. But I think I'm going to go with the point guard. I'm going to go get Nolan from France. So we'll just sim to the end. Would have been nice to get that number 1 overall pick, but we're going to get it. Cooper Flag went 3rd. Oh my goodness. I wish I could have traded for pick 3. But I think I couldn't get that one. The only highest pick I can get was pick 4. So at least we got a good young rookie, which is nice. I didn't realize Hugo Gonzalez. Oh my gosh. I forgot I had pick 13. So we're going to take both of them. Okay, yeah, Hugo Gonzalez as well. I completely forgot that I had that pick. So Kevin Porter Jr. rejects. Kobe Brown, we're going to reject his player option or team option. Let him hit free agency. Qualifiers, not going to offer any of these guys. Bones, actually, we'll offer Bones Highland. Let him get back in the qualifier. I don't think we have cap room at all, if I'm being honest. We'll give him Mirror Coffee a minimum. Yeah, I don't think I have any money. So, all right, let's just see who we can pick up for the team and just go from there. All right, so I kept Kawhi. We'll keep him on the team. Again, see what happens with him. We'll run it back with him. We have Karl-Anthony Towns. I picked up Cason Wallace, which is nice. He was in free agency, so picked him up. Nice young guy. He's also Nolan that we drafted. Brandon Clark, Hugo Gonzalez. We have Zach Edey now as well in that trade. Mason Plumlee, Jordan McLaughlin, Luke Kennard. We brought him in. Dorian Finney-Smith, Amir Coffey on the squad still, Sam Merrill, Cedi Osman, Gary Payton II, and that's pretty much it. So, not bad. Again, I'm probably gonna have to end up moving Kawhi at some point. So, we'll see. But let me advance on to the second season and see how well this team will play. In terms of picks, I'm just gonna double check. Yeah, we still don't have a lot of picks, but we at least have some young guys now that we can just develop, which could be helpful. Let's take a look at this team. We look at the roster. It's Wallace, Nolan, and McLaughlin, Hugo, Kennard, and Merrill. The shooting guard small forwards, you got Kawhi with Amir Coffey and Gary Payton II, Karl-Anthony Towns, Dorian Finney-Smith, and Cedi Osman. And you have Brandon Clark, Zach Edey, and Mason Plumlee. Okay. I mean, it's not terrible. It's not bad. I mean, 4-star, balanced. We look at the game plan. Wallace, Kennard, Leonard, still good. I mean, Karl-Anthony Towns, good player. Brandon Clark, Nolan is going to be good. Hugo's going to develop. Finney Smith, Zach Edey, McLaughlin is there as well. And also, too, Kason Wallace is an 80, and he's only a 21-year-old player, so he's going to get some more PT on this squad, and I'm excited to see the development. So at least we have some young talent, even though we lack assets. But, I mean, also, Cat's a good player. He's a tradable contract and get a really good player. So even Kawhi, he's still going to have some value. And that's it. So let me sim, and I'll see you guys around the trade deadline, and we'll take a look at how good the team is from there. 30-22, fifth in the West. We actually got off to a really good start, but then we cooled down a little bit, unfortunately. But still, being a fifth seed with our squad is, I'd say, pretty solid. You can see the leading scorers. Actually, Kawhi's doing his thing out there still. He's still playing well. We've got 6 guys in double figures. We've had some guys miss some time as well, a little bit. Wallace missed 11 games, so Cat's missed some games. Luke Kennard's missed some time. Laughlin's hurt right now. So, yeah, you can see the leading rebounders. 8.4 from Cat. Clark, 6.1, 5.3 from Plumlee. Edey, 5.2, which is pretty good, I'd say. In terms of assists, Nolan, 7.2. He's playing really well. You got Kawhi up there, McLaughlin. Okay. 2 steals from Kawhi. And, you got 5 guys at least to steal a game. Block shots. Brandon Clark, 1.1 to lead the team. Most efficient scorer on the squad is the man, the myth, the legend himself, Zach Edey. And then you get your 3-point shooting right there. And your free throw shooting here. All right. Any trades we would like to make right this moment? Probably not right this moment. I mean, Dorian Finney-Smith, maybe. I can move him. He's expiring. Plumlee is too. I mean, if I can get, like, a pick, that'd be great. Like, this deal with the Hawks wouldn't be too bad. Seth Lundy and a first that's top 10 protected. I mean, because I do need those picks. Getting picks is nice. I could also do this with the Rockets. I think I'm going to do that trade. It's just a straight-up pick. You don't have to get a player. So I'm going to do that deal with the Rockets. It's Phoenix unprotected, 2027. So that could be a valuable pick. So that's huge. Okay. Any other trades we could potentially make? Maybe we can get ourselves another pick. What does Gary Payton yield me? Does Gary Payton yield me a pick? Actually, yes. It's the Rockets again. Jack McVay. 2029 first. I give a 2032 for Gary Payton. I got to take on that small forward, but that's fine. So that works for me. I don't mind it. Again, I'll do Cedi Osman if I get 2 seconds. I mean, it's not really what I'm after. I'm really after first. So anybody have a first, please give it to me right now. Okay, I don't really want seconds. Sam Merrill, can you give me a first? No, you can't bring me back a first. You can bring back a second. Get back Dorian Finney-Smith. But, All right, let me just sign a power forward in free agency. to fill the void. Let's see. Trey Lyles. Give you that contract. All right. So that's going to be it for me. And we're just going to simulate the rest of the season and see what happens. You know, we got to get a couple extra second, first round picks, 2027 and 2029. You know, again, we're still thin, but it is looking a little bit better. 2027. You know, we have the Suns unprotected, a swap worst 2029, and a swap best, an extra second, and a first 2030. So, again, we're still, and you know, we have young talent. So there's a little bit of a future with the Clippers now. So, and we're still competing. We're in the playoffs right now, which is good. MVP, Cooper Flag, Rookie of the Year, 6 Man of the Year, Men Thompson, Defensive Victor Wembanyama. Can't even speak. Yep, Kason Wallace, most improved player. So glad we signed you on a pretty cheap contract, and yeah, you did really well. So shout out to you, Wallace. Shea was Clutch Player of the Year, Coach of the Year, Jason Kidd, Executive Jordan Hobson. There's your All-NBA first team, All-NBA second team, All-NBA third team, no Clippers, All Defensive first and second, and you have your rookie first, which is Nolan's up there, of course. He had a great season. Shout out to him. He played really well. And Hugo was also up there, too. He played really well, too. So shout out to both of them. And that's it. All right. So we were a 6 seed. You got to take on the Spurs. It's a tough matchup. 48-win team. That's what we were. Let's look at the player stats here in the regular season. Garland Towns led the way in scoring. We had 6 guys in double figures. Yep. So that's cool to see. Your cheerleading rebounder, 7.9 from Cat, 6.8 from Clark, 5.3, 4.7 from Plumlee. A couple guys, 4.5. Got your assist leader, 6.7 from Nolan. Okay. Got a lot of guys at least 2 assists, which I guess is all right. 4 guys at least steal. Block shot leader, Brandon Clark with 1 on the dot. And of course, most efficient field goal percentage. Probably Edie. And then you have your 3-point percentage right there. And then your free throws here. All right, cool. So, of course, you have Victor on the Spurs, right? I mean, Spurs have Russell. Jalen Duren coming off the bench for them. I'm sure he signed a cheap contract. Yeah, they got a good team. Trey Murphy's on their team now. Of course, it's Victor. Like, that's the guy we're worried about. I mean, can we be better than them? I mean, maybe. Maybe. I mean, you look at our team. It looks pretty good on paper. So we'll see what happens. Game 1 will be a Spurs win by 4 points. Can we win Game 2? The answer is no. We'll lose by 6. All right, it's been close. Adjust the rotation a little bit. Nolan got hurt. What did we get hurt with? I don't know. But he got hurt with something. He hasn't been good in the first 2 games. And maybe it's because he's playing it hurt. Yeah, okay. We could be cooked. I mean, I think we were cooked before anyway, so. Yeah, we're going to get swept. I mean, we're only losing by single digits, though. That's the thing. It's not like we're getting blown out. You know what I mean? Oh, you did win Game 4 by 11, so that's good. Let's have Nolan. Well, Nolan is not really there. No, he's not ready yet. He's still hurt. I mean, we could try to see if we win Game 5. We could sim with Simcast. It's going to be tough, though, to win. Bad first quarter. Okay second. Good third. And almost a good fourth. Oh, we're going to OT. Double OT. Don't tell me triple. Oh my gosh, won by 2 points in double overtime. Wow. Okay. Alright, making this a series. Nolan's still not healthy. Wallace gets hurt now. I don't know what he has. Spring left toe. Everybody's getting hurt the wrong time. I mean, we'll sim with Simcast here. We're at home. All right, not the best first half. Good really good third quarter. And we forced a Game 7. Something about the Clippers. And, okay, Nolan is almost fully healthy. Something about these dang Clippers, man. Forcing a Game 7. And we're going to have to go on the road and try to win this one. Let's see if we can do it. First quarter. Spurs take it. Second quarter. We need to have a good second quarter. We don't. And we're going to get blown out. Yep. Yeah, we lose by 15. Okay. Couldn't quite succumb to it. Yeah, I mean, when you go down 3-0, it's tough to win. Obviously, Wallace getting hurt doesn't help me either. All right. Not bad. I mean, again, could be worse. Could have missed the playoffs entirely, but we didn't do that. Once again, the Mavericks in the finals, and they are taking on the Pacers this time around. And Mavericks win in 5. Luka Finals MVP. Let's head on to the off-season. All right, so we don't have a pick. To my knowledge, Knicks win the lottery. And you have, yeah, no Clippers. So the draft really doesn't matter. I'm going to skip past it, I think. I don't know if I want to make a trade for a pick. I don't know. Do I want to do that? Well, clearly, I don't want to trade these guys. Team option. I mean, what can Clark and Towns get me? Nothing crazy. Like, what could Kawhi get me? Nothing. Wow, okay. Alright, we'll figure it out. I'm just going to go past the draft. I'm going to do team player options. We accept both Wallace and Edie. Because why not? Qualifiers. Jack McVay doesn't matter. Alright, so free agency. We're going to try to see if we can free up some money. We're now obviously a little over the cap. But I could trade Kawhi, and that would open up, I think, like a max spot, especially if I do him and Clark. I could also trade Cat and open up another slot. But let's play around and see what we can do here. First, I'm gonna give up Brandon Clark, and we're gonna get back a New Orleans top 3 protected first round pick in 2028 and a Spurs 2029 first. Weilander to the Jazz for 4 picks. Cleveland and Minnesota 2027, 2029 picks that the Utah Jazz had control over. Mainly a salary dump. I want to hit the better pick from that. But you know what? We do have, and I could have went with Evan Mobley, but you know what? I wanted to have money to sign somebody. So we're gonna go to free agency. And we're going to see who we can get for the team. So there are some good players here. Paul Banchero would be nice. I can make him a small forward if I really wanted to. Or I can get Luka Doncic to make him a small forward if I really wanted to. So there's some options. Let's look around and see what we can get. Chet's going to go back. Is Luka going back to the Mavs? Probably. But I'm going to offer as much as I can, and I don't know, maybe he'll come here. I don't know. I mean, that would be the dream scenario. And if he can come here, that would be great. It came true. Luka Doncic has now joined the squad, which is huge. And, yeah, I mean, listen. I love this. This is good. Now, I have Cat. Now, Cat's been good. But I think we could use him in a trade. You know, we have him, Traore, we got Wallace, Hugo, Edie, Joe, Tecchio, Cornette, Lyles, Coffee, Morris, Highsmith, Kelly Olynyk, and Norman back on the squad. I'm going to try to see if we can cook up a trade before we advance to next season. Because I think we can get myself another good player. Let me look. Alright, I tried to shop around. I didn't see anything, but that's fine. Let's take a look at this team for the 3rd season. So, Nolan is going to be our point guard with Kayson and Morris. You got shooting guards Hugo, Isaiah Joe, and Norman Powell. Small forwards, I made Luka a small forward, Fontecchio, and Coffee. Power forwards, you got Karl Towns, Trey Lyles, and Haywood Highsmith. Centers, you got Zach Edey, Luke Cornette, and Kelly Olynyk. I mean, it's not bad. It's not too bad. Look at the system proficiency and the game plan. They want Nolan to come off the bench. I guess that's fine. Running a 10-man. I mean, it works for me. And yeah, the system proficiency under Tyronn Lue is a 4-star, balanced, which is what we're gonna be running. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna try to see what these picks look at. This Cavs pick, the Suns pick. I think if it has value, will be useful in me making a trade at the deadline. Because if I can get somebody better than Cat, I mean, I might as well try to do so. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, look at that. We have a surplus of picks now. A lot of picks, you know, which is good. Mostly first. We have a couple seconds, like our own second and an extra second from the Jazz 2029. And then we have a bunch of firsts. Some of them are swaps. Like, we're still swapping this one. But, you know, there's good players on the team in the future. And obviously, Luka Doncic is an amazing player. He's won the finals 2 straight years and been an MVP plenty of times. So let's see if he can do that for us. So 33-17, 4th in the West, which is pretty solid. I'm not too mad about it. The team's playing well. It's a tough Western Conference. Rockets are really good. Spurs, I mean, maybe we can get to that second seed if we're feeling it. I'm going to take a look at the trades. But yeah, Luka Doncic obviously having a great season. No one's looking good. You got Karl-Anthony Towns playing solid. 5 guys in double figures, which is, I'd say, pretty good. You have rebounding. 8.6 from Luka. Cat 7.3. 6.8 from Zach Edey. So that's wonderful to see. You got your assist leaders. Luka, Nolan, Hugo up there. Your top 3 guys. Steals per game. If you got 4 guys at least to steal, you get your block shot leaders. 1 from Zach Edey. Let's see the scoring. Most efficient scorers have been Zach Edey. All right. You can see the 3-point shooting. Luka doing his thing out there. And then free throw shooting also looking pretty solid. But, you know, part of me wants to upgrade this team. And I like Cat. I'm going to shop him around. I want to see what these picks look like. Cleveland's obviously. It's that Suns pick that's got some great value. So that OKC one's horrible. Minnesota one. This Pelicans one might be better. I'm going to look and see if there is a team that's, you know, maybe willing to sell me somebody else. Embiid. Maybe Embiid. I mean, Embiid could be okay. I don't know. Giannis is probably the guy I want. So, I don't know. Well, let me look around and see if there's any suitors for some of my players I'm looking, you know, for Cat. Karl-Anthony Towns and 5 low picks to the Magic, and we got ourselves Paolo Banchero. That's just a very common trade that I guess we make a lot, but you know what? I think it's an improvement. I mean, I like Cat. Cat's a good player, but I do think Paolo Banchero is an improvement overall. I mean, we'll see what happens. And plus, he's 24, so he's going to kind of continue to progress. I mean, this team is still good. And again, the picks we gave up are not good. We still have that Phoenix Suns pick. Maybe we win the lottery with that, and that's another young guy we can add to the team, or it could be a trade piece. Or maybe we could trade Paolo Banchero in the offseason and try to sign like Giannis. I don't know. Or Jokic. Maybe that's my goal. That's what I was trying to trade for. I couldn't get Giannis or Jokic. Would have been great to get one of those guys. That would have been huge. But listen, this team's still good. Should be able to make the playoffs and make some noise. All right, Luka Doncic, MVP. Shout out to him. He had a great season. What the hell's going on with his arm there? You see that? What is that on his arm? Is this actually a shooting sleeve? I don't know. Either way, MVP for Luka Doncic. He played really well. Shout out to him. AJ was Rookie of the Year. Men Thompson, 6-man defenseman was Victor. Try to get Victor, but can't afford him. Most proved Drake Powell. Clutch Player of the Year was Giannis. Would have been nice to get Giannis, but it's all good. Coach of the Year, Executive of the Year was Carl Martin Jr., our executive. So the Rockets had 65 wins, so they were the creme de la crop. Couldn't catch up to them. We got the 2 seed, though, which is nice. Of course, Lucas on All-NBA first team, All-NBA second team, and then All-NBA third team. Do you have Paolo Banchero? No Paolo Banchero. Okay. Defensive team. Nobody there. And no rookies. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, we're the 2 seed. Let's take a look at the player stats. As you can see, who played well and who didn't. We had 5 guys in double figures, which is cool to see. Has Amir Coffey been on this team this entire time? Yeah. He's been the only player I've had on this team this entire time. How crazy is that? Brought some guys back here and there, like Norman Powell. Brought him back. Yeah, so. Rebounding was Luka. Assist, you guessed it, Luka. Most 4 guys least steal a game. Get your block shot leaders 1.3 from Zach Edey. He's the only guy with over a block shot. And of course, you have your field goal percentage. It's right here. See who shot the ball well and who didn't. You have your 3-point percentage. You can see who shot the ball well from 3 and who didn't. And then you have your free throw percentage, who shot well from the free throw line and then who didn't. So, all right. Yeah. You get to play in Dallas, ironically. So this is going to be the rotation. Coffee in there, because why not? I might cut it down to 9. And we'll utilize it 35. I think that just makes a little bit more sense. And we have Trey Lyles in case we need him. And Coffee. So, yeah, we'll go with that 9-man in the playoffs. All right, so Dallas, obviously, they did sign KD. So, I mean, they're still pretty solid. They got Tyus Jones now. Obviously, no Luka, but, you know, Kevin Durant's a pretty good player still. 92 overall. And you obviously still have Kyrie Irving. Lively, Gafford. Bless me. Okay. Game 1, we win. Game 2, we win. Game 3, we win, and let's just sweep them. We do just that. Good job. Oh, okay, so OKC was only a 6 seed. Spurs, tough matchup, obviously, because Victor Wembanyama. They got Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart. So they made some kind of trade. I don't know what trade they made with the Knicks, but they did something. Or maybe Bridges just signed there. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he probably just signed there. Yeah, I don't see anybody. Okay. So let's see how we fare in the playoffs. Game 1 against the Spurs, we win by 9. Game 2, we win again. Can we win Game 3? No. Can we win Game 4? Yes. Let's win 5. We do. We're in the conference finals. All right. Houston Rockets. We'll adjust the rotation just to make sure minutes are being distributed fairly and according to the plan. This is good. Grant's been on fire in the playoffs. That's good. So the Rockets, obviously a great team. They got Peyton Pritchard, Men Thompson, King Whitmore. Of course, Shinguda got Jalen Green coming off the bench as a 90. That's really good. I guess Reed Shepard's hurt. He is. Okay. We need all the help we can get. If we can get to the finals this season, that would be huge. That would be really huge. We win Game 1 by a lot. Can we win Game 2 by a lot? Yes. Well, not a lot, but we win by 6. We win Game 3, and we sweep to the finals. Okay. And we have the Raptors. Now, the Raptors are a good sim team in 2K, so this should be fun. Karen Boozer was the MVP. They got Trae Young now. That's an interesting matchup. Trae Young is usually pretty good in the sim. They just have a lot. They have a lot of 82 overall players. Wow. Like, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's literally just the 82 Raptors. Because you have 8 guys at an 82 overall. Okay. So that should be an interesting... This is an interesting matchup for some reason. I don't know why. It's an interesting team. Well, we win Game 1 by 12. We win Game 2 by 9. And we go up 3-0. So, guys, did we just win the finals? I don't know. Let's see. First quarter, not too shabby. Second quarter, okay. Third, all right. It's close. We might, we're pulling away a little bit. And up, yep, we're going to win the finals. So, we're hopping on in. Yep, 45 seconds. We're up 9. I don't think we can come back from that. So, 45 seconds left. We're up 9. We have the ball. To be honest, I was not expecting us to win a championship with this team going into this. I was like, we don't really have a future, and we don't. The Clippers don't have a future, but I was like, hey, we got to trade everybody, kind of, and that's what we did, and we were able to sign Luka. Like, basically, it was just, all right, well, let's get Luka Doncic, because I know he signs the Clippers a lot in the sim, so I offered him that contract, and that was my plan, just to get Luka, and we got him, and perfect. Perfect. We also got some really good picks. Look at this lady. Okay, what kind of dance are you doing? All right, cool. Nice. These geezers. Look at that. Oh, you're on the camera. Oh, get hype. Yeah, get hype. Am I still going to watch this cringe? This guy's wearing a... Who wears a 2K shirt to the NBA Finals? Oh my goodness, this is embarrassing. Wow. Okay, thanks. I regret not skipping that, to be honest. All right. I guess it's cool though that 2K does that. So that's a 9-point game. Trae Young is not on the court. I don't know if it's because he fouled out or not, but Boozer, big 3 right there. Okay, cuts it to 6. It's a 34.1 seconds. I mean, we just gotta make sure we don't turn the ball off. They're gonna foul us, and we are going to go to the free throw line. We have 2 timeouts left. They have 1 timeout left. So Luka, let's hit your free throws. You hit your first. Okay, let's hit your second. You do. We're up 8. Raptors elect to not call a timeout. You got McNeely. I really want Dick Pause on my team for some reason. Maybe I'll check for Grady Dick. Oh, bad pass there. And what is going on? Sheed for 3. Misses. Rebound Edie. And that will do it. Just going to dribble it out. They're not going to foul. 8-point lead. Wow, we only lost 1 game in the playoffs with this team. I'm kind of surprised that this team won the championship. But it worked. It worked out. The Los Angeles Clippers, after kind of rehauling the entire team, win the NBA Finals. First one in franchise history. Wow. How insane is that? And we were 16-1 in the playoffs. That is something right there. So shout out to the guys. The boys got the job done. Tyronn Lue doesn't really look too impressed. He's just like, yeah, whatever. And there's Zach Edey. That's the right guy. Okay, Paul Banchero's going to get called in. Yep. Just hang around with the guys, I guess. Yeah, Luka Doncic MVP in the finals. No surprise there, because he's Luka Doncic, and he does Luka Doncic things. All right. Yeah. Wow, he was really good in the finals. Really, really good. And throughout the playoffs, you know, you had Luka doing his thing. You know, Hugo even got hurt, broken right wrist. He missed some time. So this was, yeah, it was basically we had your top guy, definitely a top guy, your number 2 option, you clear your number 3 option. So I guess I don't know. I guess we had clearly defined roles on this team, and that's why we won. So shout out to the boys. All right. Let's end on the offseason. The 8th pick right now, assuming it doesn't drop. And it dropped. Okay. To 10th, but it's still a lottery pick. I mean, that's a top 10 pick. That was a good trade for us. Getting that Suns pick. So I forgot how we got that. Was that through? That was the Rockets. That was Brandon Clark. Yeah, that was Brandon Clark. Okay. Yeah. All right, cool. Very nice. Let's see what the Celtics. I'm giving up 5 picks. I'm going to get Derek White from the Celtics. I feel like Derek White would be a nice fit on this team. Someone that come off the bench. I know he's probably going to regress a little bit, but I think it's a good trade for us. We have some cap room to do that. We'll go to the draft, pick somebody at 10, and then we'll just re-sign our guys, and that's really going to be the squad. So I think it's great. Now, what do we need? I don't know. I honestly don't know who we want here. Let's see. Team needs. Good on point guard. Good on shooting guard, honestly. Probably gonna let Norman Powell walk. Small forward. Well, there's really no centers we could take. I mean, this guy. Maybe. We could take Sion Kita. We'll take him. Screw it. From Spain. So we're just gonna take him. And that's the guy we took. I don't know if that was the right pick. It might not have been. I probably could have taken a couple other guys, but I just went with need there, and yeah, we got him on our team. So team player options, we're accepting everybody here. That's fantastic. We'll qualify Wallace, and then just re-sign everybody. All right, so I accidentally signed an extra player, so I'm gonna have to release somebody. I'm probably just gonna release Cameron Payne. Yeah, we're just gonna release him. So yeah, we got Luka, Paul Becker, Nolan's up to a 90. We got Hugo Gonzalez, jumped a little bit. Obviously, just Derek White, we traded for him. Wallace, accepted his qualifier. Zach Edey, Boogie Flam, we picked him up on a cheap contract, so that's huge. Isaiah Joe, Grayson Allen, Max Drews, Dario Saric, Amir Coffey, Cameron Payne, Keita, Landale. I'm going to drop Payne, though, so that'll be it for this, free agency, and we'll just cut on to the fourth season and try to see if we can win another championship. Our fourth season here, let's take a look at the roster for the fourth season. So point guards, you got Nolan, Kassan Wallace, Boogie Fland. Shooting guards, you got Hugo Gonzalez, Derek White, and Isaiah Joe. Small forwards, we have Luka, Grayson Allen, Strus, and Coffey. Paul Bencaro, Dario Saric, power forwards, and then centers got Zach Edey, Sion Kita, and Jock Landale. So that's the squad for the fourth season. I mean, I'm not going to really make any trades. Curious to see what picks we have here. Not as much anymore because, like I said, we kind of flipped all of them to get Derek White. So not as many trade assets anymore. So not a big deal, though. I still think this team could win another championship. I mean, that's the hope, is that we can. So let's simulate to around the deadline and see how well we are playing. We're at the deadline. 45-7 is a really good record. So let's look at the stats. I mean, yeah, this team is doing great, as I expected. Luka's having a great season. We got 5 guys in double figures. Paul Bencaro, almost 3 guys at 20. Nolan's right there on the cusp of averaging 20 points. So, yeah, I mean, the team's playing excellent. You can see the leading rebounders right here. Luka, Bencaro, Zach Edey, Hugo Gonzalez, right? So it's looking good there. You got your assist leaders. Nolan, Doncic, Hugo, Paul Bencaro, Derek White. We've got 5 guys, Lisa Steele, 1.2 block shots here from Zach Edey. Let's take a look at the field goal percentage. Most efficient scorers, you can see right here on the team. Oh my goodness, some of these guys, like Saric, is not really shooting that well, but neither is Jock Landale, but they haven't played much still, though. It's crazy to look at. Same thing Grayson Allen. Grayson Allen's shooting really well. He only played 8 games, obviously, but when he does play, he's bucket. So, and then you get your free throw percentage right there. Cool. Very cool. So, I mean, this is going to be the team. I mean, honestly, I might want to trade Saric and Landale because they're kind of just bad. And get a better center, like, or a first-round pick. I mean, I would be happy about that. Actually, I can get a first-round pick. Hal Beasley, 2030 first. For 2029 second, and we can maybe use that first round pick in the off season to perhaps flip. I mean, that is a possibility, so I think I'll do that with the Raptors, and that's good. And then Saric, what could we get for you? Trailblazers 2028 first with Sacramento unprotected and Uwe Hasselhoff. We'll do that trade. So now we have some firsts, which is cool. Personally, if I could trade these guys for something, honestly, if I can just get like second round picks for them, that'd be great. I can get Kevon Looney. I'll take Kevon Looney from the Knicks. So we'll do that and trade exception. And then we'll flip Hasselhoff. Oh, I can't flip Hasselhoff. Okay, that's fine. So then we'll just keep him on the team. Yes, that's going to be it for me. Let me simulate the rest of the season. I mean, we're 45-7, so I expect this to be really good. So, yeah, we're going to put Grayson Allen there, and then we'll also put Strus there. So, all right, cool. Let's head on to the end of the season. All right, Luka MVP. Tyron Stokes was the rookie of the year. But yeah, Luka, our MVP. He played great. Now, we ended up kind of struggling a little bit in the second half of the season, and we ended up losing the first spot, so shout out to 2K Sim Engine for that one. But, you know, still, great season, nevertheless, and we don't really need the number 1 seed, I guess. VJ Edgecombe was the rookie. No, he was the 6th player of the year. Yeah, so Stokes, rookie of the year. 6th player of the year was VJ. Defensive player of the year was Oscar Thompson. Most improved was Cameron Boozer. Devin Booker, clutch player of the year. Coach of the year was Greg Popovich. Executive of the year was Carl Martin, our executive. We were 1 game behind the Spurs because, again, we kept losing to the Spurs and the Thunder, so shout out to Gaze. SIM space ENGINE. All right, so yeah, Luka on the All-NBA first team. Not a surprise there. All-NBA second team. And All-NBA third team right there. We do have Paolo Banchero All-NBA third team, so that's cool to see. Yeah, 23.2 points, 7 rebounds, 4.6 assists, so he was good. Shout out to Paolo Banchero. He's a nice pickup for us. Then you have your defensive first and second. All rookie first and second. No rookies for us. So we were, like I said, the number 2 seed in that Western Conference. If you look at the rest of the stats throughout the season, you can see who played well and who didn't. We had 5 guys in double figures, so shout out to the boys for getting the job done. You have your rebounding leaders. Luka's up there, Zach Edey, Paolo Banchero, Hugo Gonzalez with 6 rebounds a game. Assist leaders, a couple guys with 7. We had 5 guys with at least 4 assists. So that's cool to see. Steal leaders, 5 guys with actually 6 guys with at least a steal game. Block shot leader, Zach Edey led the way, 1.3. There you can see the rest. Of course, you have your efficiency, so field goal percentage right here. Most efficient scores from the field. You got your 3-point leaders right here, for those that are curious. And then your free throw shooting as well right here. All right. So let's just simulate that play-in. We're taking on Portland. Again, I feel like we should be able to win and get back to the finals. I mean, our team is better this year, I would say. But it's a good squad, though, Portland has for a 7 seed. So we'll see if they can beat us. You know, gave him Darius Arch. Not that he's playing. Game 1, we win by 7 points. Can we win game 2? The answer is no. Shout out to 2K's Sim Engine for that one. We're going to adjust the rotation a little bit. We're running that 9, man. I'm not cutting it down. Keeping it 9. Maybe I could play the starters a little bit more. We can go to like 30 on the bench utilization. I don't know if that makes much of a difference. Probably didn't. Oh, wait. Actually, I want to go back to that and put in... Yeah, Allen and Strus got to stop being on the reserves. I don't know why 2K... 2K's got to fix that. It shouldn't be their 2 best bench players after your bench depth being on the reserves. I don't know why that is this year, so 2K has got to fix that, but they haven't. It's just kind of weird that they haven't. Let's win in 5. And we do just that. All right, we got Houston. They're a pretty good team. Shepard, Thompson, Whitmore. You know, we got Chingun. You got Trey Johnson off the bench. This is a good squad. It's a good squad. Looks like Jabari Smith is hurt. We win game 1 by 17. We win game 2. We win game 3 and let's sweep. And we don't. And we win in 5. All right, that's fine with me. All right, San Antonio, they've got... Oh, look at that. Look at this. Kawhi Leonard made his way back to San Antonio. That's pretty funny. Caleb Wilson, of course. Victor Wembanyama. Of course, Victor. You get Stephon Castle. Okay. They got a solid squad. I mean, obviously, Victor is great. Josh Hart is there, too. Okay. See what happens. Game 1. We take the victory. Can we win game 2? The answer is no. Can we win game 3? The answer is yes. Can we win game 4? Yes. Let's win in 5. No. Okay. We got to adjust the rotation. We're going to win game 6. Could be a little bit dangerous. Kason Wallace is playing hurt. So, hopefully go in game 6. Simulate through game. All right, we down a shot at 2K's Pittsburgh Sim Engine. And now we're going to sim game 7. Hopefully win it. All right, first quarter. Not a good first quarter whatsoever. Really good second quarter, though. Really good third. And we're going to win the game. So, shout out to 2K right there for redeeming themselves. As we go to the NBA Finals once again. Luka Doncic Finals MVP, or Western Conference Finals MVP, Eastern Conference Finals MVP, Oscar Thompson, as we were taking on the Detroit Pistons. Cade, Josh Giddey, got all Sir, Scotty Barnes. Ooh, this is a good squad. Okay, it's a good team. It's a good team. I feel like the Spurs were better, though. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see if we can beat them. Game 1 against the Pistons will be a victory for them. Shout out to 2K's, you know, Sim Engine, of course. So we'll have to adjust the rotation. Derek White's hurt. So, not sure what he has. We'll take a look at the roster and see what the story is. Yeah, Wallace playing hurt, pinching her in the back. Derek White, torn left calf muscle. So, that's great. We do win game 2 by 5. Can we please win game 3? The answer is yes. Can we win game 4? The answer is no. Shout out to 2K Sim Engine. And now Paul Banchero's hurt. So, everybody's getting hurt in typical fashion. 2K's like, yeah, you're not allowed to win 2 straight because, you know, we got to have you have injuries. High right ankle sprain for Paulo, so he's out for the year. So we're running on fumes right now, and we win game 5 though. Now I'd like to win game 6 and not have to go to a game 7, but I don't know if that's going to be possible. Well, it might just be possible. Yeah, I think we're gonna win it. We are. Let's hop on in. 35 seconds, we're up 12. Looks like we secure our 2nd straight championship. I'm gonna fix this camera angle. Alright, should be good. So we're just gonna get the ball in. Nolan is just gonna mostly dribble it out. Pistons being down 12. Nolan pull up 3 and misses. And that's going to go out of bounds. So 23.4 seconds. The Pistons will have possession. And that's, I guess, pretty much about it. I don't know if they'll just dribble it out or what. But, you know, we'll see what they decide to do. All right, they just take it to the rim. Makes sense to me. And that's it. That is it right there, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just dribble it out. We're going to win by 10. And this is with 2K trying to screw me with the injuries, man. They're really trying to screw me. Get Paul Banchero hurt. Get Kason Wallace hurt. Injured. Ooh, that ball going way into the crowd. And that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, Clippers back-to-back champions right here. Our team was too much to handle. As the boys get the job done, we pile on Max Strus for some reason. Hey, I don't mind it. Pile on somebody. Oh, he's doing the... Oh, that's why. He's doing the Superman. So there we go. Kevon Looney gets a championship, another championship. We're calling Wallace, looks like. Yep. Now he's going to get to hold the trophy. Very nice. Luka, Finals MVP, of course. That's not a surprise. We all knew that would happen if we were to win the championship, which, of course, we did, as you can see. And there's Luka, Finals MVP, putting up some great numbers, and overall in the playoffs was really good. It looks like I might have his overall playoff numbers. So yeah, let's take a look at this playoff statistics. And no, they weren't actually. Okay. Yep, Banchero. There you got Nolan. So 3 guys average at least 20. 4 guys in double figures. All right, yeah, cool stuff. Let's head on to the 5th and final season right now. So skipping past a lot of results and we don't have a pick. We do have the... Do we have a pick? Yeah, we have the pick 20 just via the Clippers. Clippers via Sacramento, that is. And, yeah, I think maybe if we could try to trade for another piece, that would be nice. So let's try to see if we could do that. I'm going to get Daniel Gafford and Mo Wagner for this 2020 first and Sayon. All right, so team player options. We'll accept everybody but Hasselhoff. Derek White accepts his player option, which is fine. He's hurt, though, but it's all good. And then you have Nolan, Hugo, and Boogie. We'll accept them as well. And then we just got qualifiers like Zach Edey. We got to re-sign. Moratorium period is good. And then, yeah, let's just re-sign some of our guys here. I mean, that's pretty much it. We'll re-sign Zach Edey, we'll give Amir Coffee a minimum. He's been on the team this entire time. Shout out to Amir Coffee. And then Wallace, we'll give him 28.5. And that should get everybody back onto the team. And it looks like it will. And then we'll just try to see if we can re-sign some of these guys down here. Or, if not re-sign them, just find some sufficient replacements for said players. Alright, so this is going to be the team. Got Luka, Nolan, Paulo Banchero, Hugo Gonzalez, Kason Wallace, Boogie Flan, Derek White. So on the team, we re-signed Zach Edey, obviously trade for Daniel Gafford, Isaiah Joe, got Mo Wagner, PJ Washington we picked up, Darius Sarge re-signed, Max Strus. Amir Coffee's been on the team this entire time, man. Shout out to Amir Coffee. He's the only one that's been on this team this entire time. So, alright, let's head on to the 5th and final season. I'll see you once I'm there. Alright, so 5th and final season here. Let's take a look at the team. We've got Nolan, Wallace, and Flan with Hugo, White, and Joe. Luka, Strus, and Coffee with Paulo, PJ Washington, and Dario Sarge, and Zach Edey, Daniel Gafford, and Mo Wagner. We're trying to win our 3rd straight championship. Can we do it? Trade deadline, we're 30-14. 2nd in the West. Half game behind the Spurs. I mean, the team's playing really well. You can't complain about it. You got Luka doing Luka things. Paulo Banchero and Nolan. Paulo Banchero's got right knee tendonitis, but he should be okay. Got 5 guys in double figures. Luka's actually missed a lot of time, so I don't even know if he's going to be able to qualify. He might have missed too many games to qualify for league leaders, so we'll see. You see the leading rebounders, get your assist leaders right there. And you have your steal leaders right here. Looking good. Get your block shot leaders. Derek White has missed a lot of time too. Is he just not playing? I guess he's just also missed a lot of time. I think he's got hurt. Oh, because he had that torn right calf, so maybe he just came back recently. Or he got hurt again. I mean, that's also a possibility. So, yeah, I mean, this is the team. I'm not going to make any trades. We're just going to rock out with it. We're trying to three-peat. This would be awesome if we could three-peat. So, we'll see if we can three-peat. Let's go for it. So, Victor Wembanyama, MVP. Paul Osarui was the Rookie of the Year. 6th Player of the Year was VJ Edgecombe. Defensive Player of the Year was Victor Wembanyama. Most Improved, Elston Harrington. Anthony Edwards. Clutch Player of the Year. Coach of the Year was Chris Finch. Executive of the Year was Aaron Phillips. Cool stuff. There's your NBA first team. So, yeah, Luka obviously not on here. Didn't play enough games. Do we have Nolan? Bless me. 22.4 points, 4-point rebounds, 7.5 assists. And he played well. Extremely efficient basketball. So, love to see that. And then you have your defensive teams and rookie teams right there. So, we ended up being the 2nd seed once again. 63-19. Only a game behind the Spurs. But it's us and the Spurs. So, Gafford got hurt. What does he have? Torn left hamstring. So, he's going to be out for an extended period of time. You can see the scoring leaders. Your rebounding leaders right here. You have your assist leaders right here. Looking good, looking good. You have your steal leaders. So you can see who's got the most steals. The block shot leaders. You have 2 guys right there, at least a block shot. Played enough games. Most efficient scorers. Best 3-point shooters. Right there. And then free throw shooting here. Cool stuff. All right. Let's see how we fare. Simulate playing. Got the Clippers versus the Kings, of course. You see the Kings, not quite the same. I actually have a lot of 80s, but their best player is Marcus Sasser. This shouldn't be a close series. Win game 1. Win game 2. We win game 3, and we sweep. No, we don't sweep. We lose by 1 game 4. Okay, they got a game. All right, we win in 5. OKC, they're a tough team. Shea, got Stanford, this guy, Dink Pate, Kobe Chet, Keaton Boozer. Yeah, OKC is a solid squad. So we'll see if we can beat them. Game 1, we win. Game 2, we win. Game 3, they win. We win game 4. And we're back in the Western Conference Finals to take on the San Antonio Spurs again. You can see their team. Victor is a great player. Don't get me wrong. They got Rudy Gobert as well for some chemistry. I like it. They're still being coached by Greg Popovich. That's pretty insane. that he's still around coaching. Do we have any injuries? I think we do. Yeah, Gafford's hurt still. Mo Wagner, I'm going to put him over here. Hugo's hurt, but he should be okay. Game 1 is a victory for the Spurs. Game 2 is a victory for us. Can we win Game 3? The answer is yes. Can we win Game 4? They win Game 4. Okay. Adjust that rotation a little bit. Have Gafford come back in the starting lineup. Isaiah Joe. Want him getting some minutes, maybe. That should be okay. Please win Game 5. It's a big Game 5. We don't win Game 5. Shout out to 2K Sim Engine. I might not be able to three-peat. It's going to be tough. Zach Edey is really pissed. So, we need to win Game 6. We're going to simcast it. Let's see what happens. Can we force Game 7? We need to have a really good first half. We do have a great first half right because of that second quarter. So, we're going to force a Game 7. Win by 14. And this is where all the marbles are. First quarter. Good. Second quarter. Good. Third quarter. Good. Oh, yeah. We blew them out. So we're back in the finals. 3 straight seasons of finals basketball. We got Stokes and Doncic. The Nets going all the way. You see Brooklyn also, too, for some reason. There's always like a good sim team. I mean, they have some depth, you know, which is cool. But I feel like we should be able to beat them. We're trying to win our 3rd straight championship. Can we do it? Game 1, we lose by 4. Shout out to 2K Sim Engine. Adjust the rotation a little bit. Again, we're going to put Zach Edey there. Okay, Game 2. We lose again. 2K. We're not making a little bit. We're not really not making sense. Okay, win Game 3. They win Game 4. Okay. Somehow, someway, we're down 3-1 to Brooklyn. See, this team, it shouldn't be this team beating us. That's the thing that concerns me, is that it's this team beating us. We're going to go in an 8-man. And we're going to utilize the bench. It's like 50, I'd say. Yeah, that works for me. So we're running an 8-man the rest of the way. That is what we're doing. We need to win 3 straight games against Brooklyn. Alright, we're at home. I think we should be able to win Game 5 and force Game 6. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to win this game. And, yeah. Ooh, yeah, win by 10. Nice. Okay. Game 6. Going on the road. Let's see if we can beat Brooklyn. First quarter. They take it. We need to have a good second quarter, which we do. Can we have a good third? It is us pulling away. And we forced Game 7. All right. Sim with Simcast. Can we three-peat? Not with that first quarter. Good second, though. Really good third. Oh, it is tight. It is tight. It is tight. Brooklyn's having an amazing fourth quarter. All right, tie game, minute 8. We got to hop in. For some reason, Brooklyn's having just an incredible fourth quarter. They're going to have the ball here. Cameron Thomas, he's going to take this three-pointer. He's open. Oh, he didn't take it. What's he going to do? He's going to get to the spot, miss it, rebound Zach Edey. Gives it to Paulo Banchero. Luka is not on the court. He's coming back on, though. I don't know why he's not on the court. Paulo, what are you going to do? Get in the post. Pass it out to Nolan. Nolan, what are you going to do? You're dribbling a lot. All right, pulls it back out. I don't like this possession at all. That was one of the worst possessions I've seen in my life. Okay. Well, that was terrible. Thomas shoots, banks it in, and we're down by 2. Shout out to 2K's Piss Sports Sim Engine. I don't know how we're getting blown out. We're getting blown out by this team. I don't know. I just think that we should have been able to beat the Nets, but we're not going to win this year. We're not going to win this game. We're not going to win this game. I just think we're going to lose. It's hard to three-peat, but, you know, losing, I feel like losing like this is kind of a joke. All right, Paula, what do you got for me? We are getting clamped up right now. Paula, you got to make this shot. And he misses an easy layup. Shout out to 2K Sim Engine. Let's go. Beautiful. All right, well, if it was the user team, they would miss a free throw. And they miss a free throw. Okay, 2K making it interesting. Okay. We have No timeouts. They missed both free throws. Oh my gosh, we have a chance. Paulo, gotta hurry up. Pull up. Banks it in. And he ties the game. Oh my goodness. We tie the game. We're going to overtime. We're going to overtime, ladies and gentlemen. Paulo Banchero ties the game. I mean, unless they get a tip in. Oh my goodness. Which I don't think it's going to happen. They're just going to, yeah, no. And we are going to overtime. Wow. All right. We're going to overtime. End of regulation. Wow, that's okay. Game 7 overtime is pretty insane, I must say. I don't know what's going on here. This camera angle is really bad. Alright. Let's see if we can simcast this. Let's see what happens. Alright, in the overtime, we need to win it. And we're not having a good overtime. 47 seconds, we're down 4. Okay, we gotta hop in. We're down 1 with 18 seconds. And we don't have the ball. So 18.1 seconds to go. We're gonna foul right away. 17.5 seconds. That'll send Brooklyn not to the line because we had a foul to give. And we're going to foul again. 17.1. All right. We're hoping for some missed free throws. That's what we're hoping for. Quickly makes the first. There, he makes both. All right. So we need a 3 to tie the game. So I already know for a fact we're going to take a stupid 3. It's going to be a brick. They're going to get a rebound. We're going to foul them, and then they're going to make free throws, and the game's going to be over. It's the most predictable thing for the most part. But I don't know. Maybe 2K will surprise me. I didn't think we'd be going to overtime. So, all right, Luka, what do you got? What are we doing, Luka? That was a worst shot I've ever seen in my life. Why are we shooting that? We need a 3. Why are we rushing? That was dumb. All right, well, we deserve to lose now. Yeah, game's over. We could just sim to the end. Yep, and we lose by 6. All right. Well, we lose to Brooklyn somehow, some way. We lose to Brooklyn. We don't need to watch the celebration. Listen, we got 2 championships in a row, which is really annoying that we lost to this team in the finals, but I know it is what it is. Stokes finals MVP. Would have liked to 3-peat it. I really would have, but also Hugo getting hurt doesn't help me. So that's an injury that we also had to deal with. So, hey, listen. 2 straight championships, getting to 3. Couldn't win it. Lost in overtime to a Game 7 that we probably should have won, but hey. Can't be mad about it. Let's go to the full screen and close it out. If you enjoyed, if you did, like, subscribe, comment down below some more videos. Go to social play, second channel, and main channel down below in the description. If you like other content for TJP. With that being said, I'm going to head on out. Next team, I think, is going to be the Bucks for 2K. I think they'll be our final first-round exit team. And that'll be it. And we just go on from there. So, all right. Take care, everybody. We'll see you soon.